Jazakallah, Brother Muhammad Shaikh, for your enlightening talk. Now we would like to open up the floor for the question and answer session. Please come to the mic, which is at my right hand side, and please ask a question which is pertaining to the topic. The topic of tonight's lecture is what Al-Quran says about Iblees, Shaitan. So kindly ask a question related to that. Thank you.
When Adam realized the ills in the garden, then they say he sows the leaves of the tree. Now what are the leaves of the tree that he has sown? Because we also keep on doing ills and we want to correct them.
Yes.
So this is what we have been taught, that
yes,
sow the leaves of the
yes.
tree.
Yeah.
What are these leaves of the tree?
Okay. Actually, otherwise, generally we understand by the garden. The garden, you understand this garden?
Yeah.
There are the leaves of the tree. But this whole system of the ayahs that are describing about the garden and about the tree is something, an example. So what I will do is I will refer to one or two ayats. And page number 27, ayah Al-Araf 7, I will read for you and then we'll... فَدَلَّاهُمَا بِغُرُورٍ فَلَمَّا ذَاقَ الشَّجَرَةَ بَدَتْ لَهُمَا سَوْآتُهُمَا وَطَفِقَا يَخْصِفَانِ عَلَيْهِمَا مِنْ وَرَقِ الْجَنَّةِ وَنَادَاهُمَا رَبُّهُمَا أَلَمْ أَنْهَكُمَا عَنْ تِلْكُمَا الشَّجَرَةِ وَأَقُلْ لَكُمَا إِنَّ الشَّيْطَانَ لَكُمَا عَدُوٌّ مُبِينٌ. Then with delusion he made evident to both of them. Then they tasted the tree so that the ills appeared, and they began to sew over them the leaves from the garden. And the Lord called them, did I not forbid you about the tree? And I said, surely the shaitan is a clear enemy for both of you. In the Arabic is waraqil jannah, the leaves of the garden. But the garden that I was describing, I will just go and explain to you the garden in Surah Taha 20, 118 and 119, page 23. The garden that is referred, إِنَّ لَكَ أَلَّا تَجُعُ فِيهَا وَلَا تَعْرَى وَأَنَّكَ لَا تَضْمَأُ فِيهَا وَلَا تَضْحَى. Surely you are not to be hungry and naked in the garden, in it. And then it says, surely you are not to be thirsty and victim in the garden. So in that, the garden that is referred to in the ayah, that I explained that you will not be hungry for power, you will not be hungry for kingdom. That is the condition of the garden. And once do not go near the tree. If you go near you will be one of the oppressors. You understand what Allah says, that Ya Adam uskun anta wa zawjukal jannata falakun kula mina haythu shituma wala taqraba hadhihi shajara fatakuna min az-zalimin. O Adam, you and your pair remain in the garden and eat of the garden whatever you wills, and do not go near that tree. And that tree, if you go, then you will be one of the oppressors. But what is that garden is explained in these ayahs. That you will not be hungry in it, you will not be naked, and you will not... So now, when we went near the tree, we will be oppressors. So now when we were oppressors, we did something wrong. So by what we are trying to hide ourselves? Because you will not be naked, you become naked. When you do a wrong act, you are naked, right? And then you are hunger for power also. You would like to have power and kingdom. Then you would like to have, you will be victim also. Then you have to have knowledge, quest of knowledge. So for what you will try to hide, the wrongs that I did, the act that I did wrong, I am trying to hide of the leaves of the garden. Same thing. That secured me. I am using the same thing again. We are in a way out of the garden. Whether you cover by the leaf, you are out of the garden. That is what Allah says. To you the guidance will come. Imma yatiyannakum minni hudan faman tabi'a hudaya fala khawfun alayhim wa lahum yahzanun. Then there comes to you a guidance, and whoever takes the guidance from the message, that means we are out of the garden. We are no more in the garden. So we are now using this information that has been given to us by Allah to finally enter into the garden again. All of us are out of the garden. So we cover by the leaves or what? We are out of the garden. I am trying to explain this. Okay?
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Gulnar Khanam. So my question is from Surah Sad, and it is, can you clarify whether Iblees is from jinn or angels? the first portion of the lecture.
Okay, now this is basically a concept which generally people think there's a confusion going on in the world that either it is from jinn or malaika. This Iblees was a jinn or a malaika, angel. So we read the ayahs that was referred to the angels to bow for Adam, or the angels were asked to bow for Bashar, who has got the spirit. Now the question is, all the angels bow down except the Iblees. So Iblees is understood clearly that it was the order was given to the angels, not to the jinns. The jinns were not asked to bow down for Adam. But there is I will refer to two ayahs or three ayahs where generally concept is that people think that it is referred to the jinns. How? I will explain. I am reading from Surah Al-Baqarah 2 and ayah 34. وَإِذْ قُلْنَا لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ اسْجُدُوا لِآدَمَ فَسَجَدُوا إِلَّا إِبْلِيسَ. I stop here. The ayah is not complete. I read the translation. When we said to the angels, bow down for Adam or prostrate for Adam, they all prostrated except Iblees. I read it from Surah Al-Baqarah 2 and ayah 34. Now I read the Surah Kahf 18, 50 ayah. وَإِذْ قُلْنَا لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ اسْجُدُوا لِآدَمَ فَسَجَدُوا إِلَّا إِبْلِيسَ. Exactly same. In Arabic, same. So I read the translation, and when the angels said for the Adam to prostrate, when Allah says, no, when we said for the angels to bow down or prostrate for Adam, they all prostrated except Iblees. This وَإِذْ قُلْنَا لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ اسْجُدُوا لِآدَمَ فَسَجَدُوا إِلَّا إِبْلِيسَ is constant in both the ayahs. Same. No difference. Now, in Surah Al-Baqarah 2 and ayah 34, it says, Aba wastakbara, which means that he denied and sought greatness. The Iblis sought greatness. Wakana minal kafirin, and he became from the rejectors. Wakana minal kafirin, he became from the rejectors. And in Surah Al-Baqarah 18 and it's 50, Kana minal jinni, Kana minal jinni, fafasaqa an amri rabbi. In the Arabic is Kana minal jinni. In the Surah Al-Kahf 18 and ayah 50, and in Baqarah 2 and 34 is Wakana minal kafirin. So it means that when he rejected, he became from the rejectors. He became from the rejectors. So whatever he was angel, when he denied Allah's ayahs, so he wakana minal kafirin, he became from the rejectors. Same in Arabic is kana minal jinni, so he became from the jinns. He was not a jinn, he was not a kafir. You follow what I am saying? He is not a kafir, he was not a rejecter. When he did not obey Allah's command, he became from the rejectors, he became from the jinns. Now, what is the creation of the jinn? And what is the creation of Iblis or the shaitan? Shaitan says that you have made him from the clay and made me from fire. And in Arabic he used nar. In Arabic he used nar. So they say he was a jinn. The people are saying that he was a jinn. So to solve the situation, Allah has created the jinns from something. I refer to, you wrote down these references in Surah Ar-Rahman, Surah Ar-Rahman, in Surah 55 Surah and Ayah 15, and Surah Al-Hijr, 15 Surah Al-Hijr and Ayah 27. Now, I will just read those verses once and then we'll discuss. وَخَلَقَ الْجَانَّ مِن مَارِجٍ مِن نَارٍ. And the translation of Abdullah Yusuli is, he created the jinns from the fire of free of smoke. That is the translation of Abdullah Yusufili. It says, the Arabic would be min marijim min nar. Allah says that He created the jinns. Now the creation of jinns is that He created the jinns from fire? No. He did not create the jinns from fire. From a smokeless fire, the translation of Abdullah Yusli. Marriage in Arabic is like you have heard the word marjan. Marjan, you understand marjan? What is marjan? Coral stones. Corals. You understand in Arabic it's corals. So marjan, marriage is same words from corals. So he says from the corals, the fire from the corals. And the translation would be, the Abdullah usually translates as smokeless fire, a fire without a smoke. Or I am saying, because marriage has come from the root letter maraja, so he says from the corals, if a fire is being made from the corals, you understand? From the corals. Jinns are created from the corals fire. No, you don't put the corals into fire. No. If a fire is being made from the corals, that is the creation of the jinns. So you understand what I'm saying? The fire that can be produced from the corals is what Allah is talking about. Then another is an ayah was Al-Hijr 15:27. وَالْجَانَّ خَلَقْنَاهُ مِنْ قَبْلُ مِنْ نَارِ السَّمُومِ. And the jinn we have created before from the fire of scorching wind. Now in this ayah is min naris samum. Min naris samum, that was min marijim min nar. Two different ayats are mentioned in the whole Quran, which is defining the creation of the jinns. Min marijim min nar, min the corals from the fire, and min naris samum. The samum word means masam. You understand masam in Arabic means, in English means pores. Who said pores? Pores. Masam, pores. So here the creation, we are reading the creation of the jinns. It says that fire is like from the porous fire, meaning that the fire coming from the pores. But Iblees did not say that. He said, I am made from fire. Only fire, he said. You understand what I'm saying? Iblees did not say, I am made from a porous fire, I am made from sulfur fire, or a corals fire. He said, I am made of fire, he is made of teen, the sand. You understand? So, but the jinns are made of a fire that is being produced by corals, and the fire that comes through the pores. The jinns are created. And how it is, we don't know. Like we are created from turab, how we don't know. We are created from teen, how we don't know. We are created from water, how we don't know. There are so many things we don't know. But we should not put something into the Quran which is not there. Now the next ayat 51 I am reading. Ma ashhadtuhum khalaqa as-samawati wal ard wala khalqa anfusihim wa ma kuntu muttakhidal mudallina aduda. Allah says, I call them not to witness the creation of the skies and the earth. I can call them not to witness the creation of the skies and the earth, nor their own creation. وَمَا أَشَدْتُمْ خَلْقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَلَا خَلْقَ أَنفُسِهِمْ. Now that means that no one is a witness to his own creation. How I was created. Allah says, you do not have a witness. You were not a witness to your own creation, nor you were a witness to the creation of the skies and the earth. So how did Iblees said that you created me from fire? How? So he is deluding you. He is deluding you.
So this means that Surah 38:76 was just an argument by Iblees to confront Allah.
Not Allah.
To confront, yes.
No, not Allah. Delude us.
Okay.
Not Allah. Allah knows that what he was deluding us, the human beings.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you.